What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing today? Kai Uchiha here, coming with some more scary reaction videos, and happy Halloween to everyone that is watching this video. For today's video, we are going to be watching an hour-long marathon for spooky reaction videos. Now, I started to think that what would be the best idea to be able to go ahead and actually post on my YouTube channel, and I decided that it'll be best if we decided to do an hour-long scary reaction video. Now, this video is going to get uploaded and posted by midnight, so this video is going to be pre-recorded and everything. So if you guys end up watching this the night of Halloween, or if you guys watch it on Halloween night, then that's actually pretty fine with me too. So with that being said, if you guys want to go ahead and watch this video, feel free. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. Also, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more. Because YouTube tells me that there's 97% of people that are not subscribed to the channel. So if you guys want to go ahead and hit that subscription button, it really helps out a lot. Without further ado, let's get into today's scary video. Alrighty guys, so like I said, let's get into today's videos. Now the thing is that what we're going to be doing before we get things started is we're going to watch Nuke's Top 5, Sir Spook's channel, and we're going to be watching Chill's videos as well too. And they're going to be collabed all together for episode 13. So I'll put every single one of their links in the description, so then that way you guys can be able to go ahead and watch these videos yourselves, so that way you guys can go ahead and watch them separately. But if you guys like this type of collaboration to where we watch all three videos in one, let me know in the comment section below. Also, I thought it would be the best idea to actually go ahead and do episode 13 all together in a collaboration and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of spread out the videos and stuff like that, to be able to go ahead and you know, do this on Halloween. So Halloween 13th, and then Friday the 13th and stuff like that. But you know, even though technically it isn't Friday the 13th or whatever, we can go ahead and actually do this for the 13th episode, and hopefully these videos will be scary and everything. So without me just go ahead and blabbing on and everything, let's go ahead and get into the video. But for the title of this video is going to be 5 scary ghost videos that will bring tears to your eyes. Now I don't know how scary this video is going to be, but hopefully we can go ahead and get scared the crap out of.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Watts family. So almost a year ago, I uploaded a video about the tragic case of the Watts family and the strange supernatural events that were caught on video by police body cameras after their deaths. Recently, Netflix has released a documentary about the Watts family tragedy, and viewer emails have come flooding in. Now, many claim to have seen paranormal evidence in the documentary that I never explained in my last video. And then there are a lot of people who just never saw my previous video about the Watts family case. So here's a quick recap before we jump into the all-new supernatural evidence. Shanann Watts and her daughters Bella and Cece lost their lives under absolutely horrible circumstances, all at the hands of husband and father Chris Watts. In fact, the details of the case are so grim that I'm not going to go into them here. But if you want to know the full story, you can either simply Google the Watts family or check out the new Netflix documentary. Now, in this next video, which was taken right after the disappearance of Shanann Watts and her daughters, 2 female officers from the police K-9 unit go into the Watts house to investigate the strange disappearance of Shanann Watts and her 2 daughters. Obviously, this video was recorded before the tragic fate of Shanann and her children were known. The footage is 100% real. It is documented police video captured by one of the investigators' body camera.
So there's your attic access right there. Yes. What's that? Wow. Go in there and step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that noise came from.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
It sort of sounded like it.
Something. I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I did.
Again, I want to point out that all of this footage and the strange EVPs you just heard were captured on police body cams and released directly to the public. So nothing was tampered with and nothing could possibly be faked. Now, even creepier, 1 month after the tragic incident in the Watts home, police are called back to the empty house because neighbors report seeing a woman moving around inside the home. Also, someone had turned on the inside garage lights. When they went inside, police found no one. But some viewers believe they might have caught something else. As a police officer is standing at the top of the stairs, it almost looks as if some small shadow peeks out from behind him, just for a second. Now, there's also another moment caught by police cameras that I did not point out in the previous video.
Hey Nooks, I just want to let you know I've been watching this documentary that everybody's been talking about. And right here in this room, there's a little girl standing right here playing. She's wearing like an orange shirt, and there's another girl. Right there, right there, right there. And there's another one right here, movement. You see her? Right here. See?
Oh my
Another girl.
There she go. There she is. Okay.
Maybe you can look into it.
Now, many people have sent me this clip after seeing it on the Netflix documentary. Some believe that it might show the ghost of one of the little girls caught on camera. But the real explanation of this clip is something much more explainable. You see, the little girl in this footage is actually the daughter of Shannon's friend, Nicole, who reported Shannon missing. The little girl is simply playing in one of the Watts girls' rooms. As further evidence, Nicole and her daughter are seen on the police officer's body cam footage several times during the day that Shannon and her girls were reported missing. So this clip is nothing paranormal. However, there is some new, very odd, and possibly paranormal video that has been getting a lot of attention over the last week. So YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV was traveling through Colorado and decided to stop and pay his respects to the Watts family house. He leaves a teddy bear on the doorstep, putting it with other gifts of condolence left by visitors. He is broadcasting his trip to the house live to his Patreon members, but he has no plans of doing any ghost investigating. Frank is simply paying his respects. But then he catches something very, very strange.
Hey guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. This wasn't supposed to be an adventure. It was only supposed to be me going to the Watts house to pay my condolences. I am up to date with what was going on with the whole situation, and I wanted to visit the house and drop off a teddy bear that I had purchased. However, I did decide to bring my live stream with me for Patreon, and something completely unexpected happened upon recording. Now, let's use a thermal imaging camera and see what we can see. This should actually be pretty interesting. Hold on, let me put the Tamcam away for a second. That's the house through the thermal. This thing is awesome. I think I'm the only one. Ooh, that was weird. I don't know if that was me, but I think I saw... You know what's weird? Look at the front, the top window to the right. That one's the only one that it looks like there's something behind it. What is unnerving is that you don't see anything.
What?
Look at that. I am literally getting a heat signature right in front of that window. Like someone's standing there. Alright, so right now, this video footage is only just so I could get a high definition footage. I'm going to be recording with a different camera on my thermal imaging, because unfortunately I can't take the videos off of it. So This is just to show you that both windows are open. That's the window that I was seeing weird movement from. And apparently these two rooms, what I just read online, was the two little girls' rooms. What the hell is that? What is that? Does that look like someone with their head in their hand holding against the window? Look, and it now is changing. There it goes. What the hell am I seeing? Again, this is coming straight from an infrared perspective. Look, it looks like somebody else just came in on the far left. This was not supposed to be even a video. It was just a place that I came to visit. However, what I saw on the thermal I thought would be interesting to show you guys. I came here to drop off a bear. And I actually put the bear over here because it's like a little memorial here.
So did Franco TV possibly capture the ghost of Shannon and her children on camera by accident? Did the police officers capture footage of the family trying to reach out from beyond? Let me know what you think. You can watch Franco's full video about the Watts family house over on his YouTube channel. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The least amusing park. In Veracruz, Mexico, there is an old abandoned amusement park called Reino Mexico that has a backstory right out of a horror movie. You see, back in 1985, this amusement park was built right over the top of an old graveyard. Not surprisingly, many people believe the old abandoned park to be cursed. People claim to have seen spirits walking the park grounds. And even creepier, it is said that the park's disturbing old statue of Snow White actually moves on its own late at night. In fact, many visitors to the park claim to have caught the Reino Mexico statue blinking, including this video that went viral back in 2009. Others say that the Snow White statue's eyes follow you as you move around the park, as if it's just watching you. Popular Mexican urban explorer and occasional ghost hunter Eder Hernandez and his friends explored the Reino Mexico theme park on 2 separate occasions. Over the first 2 visits, they caught some very creepy and disturbing footage. As soon as the group arrives outside the park, things take a bizarre turn. Something seems to be jumping through the trees.
A la verga, aguanta. Y esa madre. Vean mi gente. ¿Qué fue? Mira cómo está moviendo la rama. ¿Estás grabando, bueno? Claro, mira cómo se mueve. Verga, arriba del... ¿Ya viste, güey? Un pájaro. Arriba del árbol, güey.
They can't see what it is, but they decide that it must just be a large bird. But whatever it is, it just doesn't seem to reflect light.
Graba, güey. Ahí, como... ¿No te da la luz, verga?
¿No está viendo?
Ahí está, ya.
After they enter the park, they decide to check out the supposedly haunted Snow White statue in the park center. And this is when things get truly bizarre.
Esa es la muñeca que... Esa es la famosa muñeca que les digo. Esa es la Blancanieves que supuestamente se mueve y... Pues aquí está la famosa, claro que sí, la famosa. Blancanieves, que parece que se le sacaron el cerebro los culeros. No tiene un hoyo en el brazo. La verga, tiene cara diabólica, cabe mencionar, bandita. Cabe mencionar. Pero a ver... No, vete a la verga. Quiero voltear para allá. A ver, verga, muévete, cara de verga. Hay que provocarla, No. Que Carlos no quiere voltear, güey. Esto no se juega. Hijo de su puta madre. ¿Qué?
Eder tries to taunt the spirit that allegedly possesses the statue, trying to provoke some sort of movement. But when he gets his wish, he's a bit freaked out. As they continue to tour the abandoned amusement park, Eder and his crew start to see odd mists and shadows.
Esa madre, verga. Mira, güey. Mira, güey, vete a la verga, güey. No te pases de verga, güey. No te pases. ¿Qué es eso, güey? Pues yo qué verga voy a saber. No mames, mira. Güey, pero no huele a humo, güey. ¿Como niebla? Mira. Como pueden ver, aquí está el campo de fútbol. Bueno, no lo pueden ver, mi gente, porque al chile está arriba. ¡Oh, verga! ¡No mames, güey! Verga, ¿qué fue? Vete a chingar tu madre, güey. ¿Qué pedo? A su puta madre, güey. Había alguien ahí atrás, te lo juro, güey. ¿Neta? Ah, ¿tu mamá? Te lo juro por Dios, vete a la verga. No, te lo juro, güey. Pasaron como... ¿Cuánto? 5 minutos. Más o menos. Para que me pudiera tranquilizar, les voy a decir lo que vi. Vi a una mujer, era mujer, silueta de mujer, aquí parada. Al chile.
Now, Eder's sighting wasn't caught on camera, so it's easy to simply dismiss it as fake. However, Eder and his crew did record something absolutely chilling that they didn't even realize. The frightening encounter was later pointed out by viewers. Now watch closely as Eder and his team walk through the bleacher seating area, right beside the spot where Eder claimed to see the silhouette of a woman.
Bueno, mi gente, aquí estamos en las gradas. No sé, ando ciego yo. La verga. Yo nada más veo como que... Pero bueno, mi gente, estamos aquí en las gradas.
Did you see it? As Eder and his friends walk by the seating area, the figure of a woman seems to be sitting in one of the upper bleachers. What? Even creepier, as they pass, Eder switches back to his camera view, and in less than a second, the same figure now seems to be seated behind them, now on the complete opposite side of the bleachers.
Oh, I've seen that one.
So did Eder Hernandez catch a haunted statue and a full-body apparition on camera in the haunted amusement park? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Followed. Corey Davison from Alvin, Texas, explains on his YouTube channel that throughout his childhood and young adult years, both he and his mother experienced bizarre paranormal activity that followed them whenever they moved to a new home. He says that through the years, they've witnessed pretty much everything supernatural. They've seen terrifying apparitions, furniture and small objects moving on their own, voices that mimic family members, and even the feeling of being touched by something that just isn't there. One day, Corey decides to try and capture some of the paranormal activity that he has witnessed throughout his life. So he starts to leave random cameras recording throughout his house. And eventually, he captures something truly bizarre.
I was in my dining room and the overhead lamp was moving, and I went to get my camera so I could videotape me eating to see if it would happen again. And literally as soon as I hit record, this happened.
Out of there.
So I ran upstairs. I'm in the back room. That's the stairway right there leading downstairs, and I'm kind of creeped out right now.
A chair in Corey's dining room seems to suddenly move on its own. Visibly a little freaked out, Corey walks over and shoves the chair back. But the chair comes sliding back towards him with violent force. Corey is a bit shaken up and just leaves, heading upstairs to his bedroom. Now, you might have seen this single clip on other channels, but this is really just the beginning of Corey's story. Because over the course of the next 9 months, Corey captures more creepy footage of the strange activity in his house. Eventually, Corey and his mother have a CCTV system installed in their home and the surrounding property. They immediately start to capture strange activity.
Alright, so I'm going to put in the garbage bag.
trash can, and the door just opens on its own. And the only way to do it is from the clicker on the doorway or outside on the little pin pad, or by the clicker that is in my mom's car. And my mom's car is not here.
One day as Corey is taking out the trash, the garage door just opens on its own. Now, Corey is a little shaken, but doesn't concern himself too much with this. After all, it could simply be a door malfunction. But what happens a few days later is not so easily explained.
Alright, so I'm making this video because my mom was doing laundry and she heard the noise outside. So I'm going to show you the video of that, of the occurrence with the noise. Does she hear something? So she goes inside to get me. So I just came out. Sorry, fast forwarding is kind of messed up, but we both have our guns. So I go out and she stays in there. Alright, so this is our backyard. There's the shed in our backyard and that little garage area. And this way is where our actual garage is, where I walk from. If you look right there.
Oh my God.
See, I'm right here. That's the top of my thinning hair head. And there's something walking, or whatever the fuck, back there. And you can see me flash my light. And I had been flashing my light everywhere. And unfortunately I didn't. Oh, I went over there. Yeah. See? There's nothing. I didn't see anything while I was there. But you can see whatever the hell that is. But this is me coming back to the garage. And we go inside and there's nothing. There's nothing that comes this way.
The CCTV cameras catch a creepy white figure lurking outside their home. A figure that neither Corey nor his mother could see at the time. The apparition only showed up on their security cameras. To this day, Corey still says that all of the footage that he captured was real and 100% authentic. But what do you think? You can check out even more creepy videos of Corey's paranormal experience over on his YouTube channel, CorSun. And Corey says that hopefully new videos will be coming soon to the channel.
Alright, before we get things started with clip number 2 and everything, I want to go ahead and talk about the Watts family. Now, I did go ahead and I did see that documentary, and I didn't even notice anything in that documentary. And even I did go ahead and post it. I did watch one of Nuke's Top 5's videos on the Watts family and everything, and I did notice some of that stuff. But the main thing that really ended up going ahead and surprising me, excuse the background, I'm actually cleaning some of my stuff and everything. But the one thing that really got me, kind of spooked and everything was the fact that Franco TV ended up going ahead and spotting, the apparitions and whatnot to go ahead and, the apparitions in the thermal. And I was like, wait, what? And then all of a sudden, CorSun with, I think it was clip 3, I think I did feature his channel on, or I did feature one of his clips with Sir Spooks, if I am remembering correctly. And I did notice, I did see that video and everything, but I did not notice that the fact that actually seeing that apparition walk in the background and everything, that was creepy as hell. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get back into the video because we got way more videos to actually feature.
Room for One. Popular Chinese ghost hunter Yang abandoned hotel in the middle of the night. They're live streaming their entire investigation. Now, the hotel has a dark past. It is said that through the years, many guests have taken their own lives while staying in the hotel. But it gets worse. Back in 1985, there was a mysterious uncontrolled fire in the large building. Hotel guests were trapped inside, and many lost their lives in the blaze. Locals began to say that the hotel was, quote, cursed, and so fewer and fewer guests wanted to stay there. Eventually, the hotel couldn't afford to keep its doors open. It closed down, and the building was left abandoned. When Xiaolong and Lao Dai are roaming the creepy hotel hallways, Xiaolong gets scared by something. Obviously, at first, the guys just seem to be goofing around.
Hey! 老严呢？别瞎逼说。别瞎逼说。
But then things take a very serious turn and get downright creepy.
哎呦我操你妈！我操你妈！我操你妈！别动！这里！我操你！我操你妈！我去滚你妈了个逼的！别跑！我操你妈！我出来余光看着这俩站个人。
Xiaolong and Lao Dai get spooked by a sound and run away. As they retreat, Xiaolong spots some terrifying shape inside one of the hotel rooms. The figure disappears almost instantly, and when they go back to check the room, nothing there. Now, of course, this encounter could have simply been a strange trick of the light. Either way, they decide to leave. Cut to 2 months later, and Xiaolong decides to return to the hotel all alone. And it did not go well.
我操！操你妈！我操你妈的！
As doors start opening and closing on their own, Xiaolong understandably becomes a little on edge. He continues exploring the creepy building. What happens next shocks both Xiaolong and his live stream audience. So Xiaolong discovers what appears to be the main hall of the hotel. It's a spacious room with access to multiple hotel floors. But he starts to hear strange sounds coming from all around him.
出来！
Xiaolong is shook from the cascade of frightening bumps and bangs all around him, but he wants to continue and explore the hotel's dark upper floors. And this is when things take a turn toward the horrific.
这玩意儿，这他妈能从这嘎上去，兄弟们！不行这梯子，上！这都鸡巴烂了，这梯子！操你妈的！哎呦！我操！操你妈的！滚！
you see it? The heavy chains holding the stairway begin to shake uncontrollably. But even creepier, a pair of pale, ghostly feet come into view, dangling lifelessly from somewhere inside the hotel's wall. That's when Xiaolong finally decides to just get out of there. So, what do you think happened in this creepy hotel? Could the feet belong to the ghost of someone who tragically ended their life inside the hotel? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out more of Xiaolong's scary videos over on his YouTube channel, Xiaolong Adventure. The Thing in the Attic. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Santana Altavedro reached out to me through email about the strange paranormal activity he's been experiencing in his home. Santana and his wife recently moved into a new house, and everything seemed to be going great. At least at first. But ever since they discovered the home's creepy attic, they've begun to hear strange, unexplained sounds around the house. And Santana's dog is exhibiting some very odd behavior. The dog started barking at things that just aren't there, especially focusing his attention on the hallway leading to the attic door. So, one night Santana hears strange sounds coming from the attic. He climbs the stairs, but is unable to pull himself up through the small attic door to find the source of the sound. So thinking on his feet, he starts recording with his phone and raises it up into the attic. He pans the camera around to see if he can spot the source of the strange noises. When he checks the footage later, he is shocked by what he finds. Did you see it? A very small white figure seems to be hiding in the darkness. A few seconds later, the camera pans back, and the figure is gone. So what do you think this could be? Is it something paranormal? Is it some small critter running around the attic? Or is it just a strange trick of the light? You decide. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter for channel updates and other odd stuff, and I'll see you next week.
How? I was not expecting that at all. That video, oh my god. The first video, oh my god, was so good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Especially clip 2, oh my god. The dangling feet is what really scared the crap out of me. I mean, moving chains and stuff like that didn't really scare me as much, but the feet, oh my god. And whew, that scared me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that did scare me. But that is going to be the first part of this video and everything. I hope you guys really enjoyed it as much as I did. But we are going to get into part 2 later on once the sun goes down a little bit and everything. And we can be able to go ahead and get into the next portion of the video. And the next portion that we are going to be watching will be Sir Spook's channel. Alrighty guys, so we are back with the next version, or the next episode, or the next video for episode 13. It is later in the day and everything. It's pretty much nighttime and everything. So now we're going to be watching Sir Spook's channel, and it's going to be 5 scary videos you'd be crazy to watch alone. Now I don't know how scary this video is going to be, but hopefully it is going to be as interesting as Nuke's Top 5. The one thing is that I am going ahead and actually editing the first portion of Nuke's Top 5 together and everything, so then that way it can be consistent and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into this video and see what we are going to be, let's see what's going to be happening on this one.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos that you'd be crazy to watch alone. So, let's begin. A YouTube user by the name of Phil Cock shared the following video to his channel on March 8th, 2015, in which he ventures out to a creepy haunted house to explore the area and see if anything there is worthy of being captured on camera. In the description of the video, Phil describes, quote, "Many years ago I documented paranormal activity at an abandoned farmhouse and outbuildings near my home. Built in 1892, this property was originally a pig farm and has not been lived in for more than 20 years. Today it is completely boarded up. I stopped going to this location when certain entities followed me home and began disrupting our family life." End quote. Let's take a look at the footage at about 1 minute and 25 seconds in.
He's looking at this shit at 105 a.m. Oh. Hell no. Where is he at?
Although it definitely did take some time for there to be any sort of unusual activity in the room, sure enough, a chair eventually moves slightly around and does so several times before eventually falling to the ground. The next morning, Phil returns to the house and is shocked by what he discovers. Watch this.
I don't see us walking out in the middle of the field. There's the rocket. Wasn't that tipped over?
Yeah. Where did you have it? Or
Back in
did
that
you have
corner.
it that way?
The chair was tipped over.
Seeing as how nothing about the video seems overly faked or staged, it wouldn't be surprising if this footage is indeed real. During the chair movements, there doesn't appear to be any sort of visible string that could have been used to yank it down to the ground, and it wouldn't make sense for the chair to be back where it was the next morning when Phil returned. Regardless though, I am curious to hear your thoughts on this situation. Is this real, or is it just a hoax? Let me know in the comments. A skinwalker is a very popular creature in Navajo culture, and various stories regarding the skinwalkers have been shared for many years. Skinwalkers are typically described as a harmful type of witch that has the ability to turn into an animal of their choosing. In this video published by the YouTube channel Crooked 16th, we follow a person that ventures out into a creepy place known as the Gila National Forest in the hopes to capture something scary on camera. Luckily for the videographer, it doesn't take long at all for the frightening things to occur. Watch and listen to this.
What the fuck? What is that? What is that sound?
If those blood-curdling screams weren't enough to send shivers all down your spine, a second video was published by the same YouTube channel that documents even more terrifying screaming sounds coming from the Gila National Forest. Because we never actually see any sort of figure appear on camera in any of these videos, it definitely is a little bit tricky to say whether this is a skinwalker or not, but it is entirely possible. As of right now, this eerie mystery has seemingly never been solved, so I want to ask you, do you think that these screams were coming from a skinwalker? Or was this just something entirely different, like a sound effect added onto the video while editing? Let me know in the comments. A TikTok user named Christian Kirtley, better known by his username on the platform Kirtley24, shared a video to the social media platform in which him and presumably his friend are having fun making a comedic style video, which is something you would expect to find on the platform. But as we've learned in the past, you can also expect to find scary content on TikTok.
This is us after 6 shots of... Carrie, did you see that?
The way the dog closes naturally and the reaction by Christian seems quite authentic to me. Instead of panicking or sounding extremely stressed out by the situation, he simply sounds careful and slightly weirded out by asking, "Carrie, did you see that?" Not only that, but his facial expression as soon as he notices the dog closing is one that reads like genuine confusion. But then again, this definitely could have been set up by Christian and his friend in the hopes to get a ton of views on TikTok. But this could also be a creepy piece of ghostly evidence caught on camera. Which is it? I'll let you be the judge. Over on the immensely popular ghost subreddit, a user by the name of Sir Squid shared a video to the website in which he showcases strange and eerie occurrences that have been going on within his house. The uploader describes, "My wife and I occasionally hear footsteps when nobody is there, and sometimes this is followed by our rocking chair moving. I set up a motion capture camera over the weekend, and this happened."
Oh, hell no.
At first, I was a bit skeptical regarding the video. How do we know that somebody wasn't just rocking on the chair for a while before the camera started rolling? But then, as the objects on the shelf right next to the chair began to fall to the ground, it definitely got a bit more intriguing. The events unfolding in the video would indicate that there must have been an entity using the rocking chair as it comes to an abrupt stop. And then, a few seconds later, is when the objects fall to the ground. Whether or not the uploader moved after watching this video is anybody's guess, but we can only hope. Although the previously mentioned skinwalker is definitely an incredibly creepy urban legend that many people are fascinated by, it doesn't come close to how scary the creepypasta of the Rake goes. For those that are unaware, the Rake is a tall creature that is widely believed to be a humanoid with lanky limbs and is said to attack humans due to unknown reasons. In this video published to the YouTube channel Memestar Rodriguez on January 5th, 2020, a man is walking around an undisclosed location somewhere in Texas and says he wants to show everybody a base that he built a while ago with his cousin. However, as soon as he starts to showcase the base, Rodriguez gets the scare of his life.
Hey guys, I just wanted to show you guys my cool base that I made a while ago with my cousin. It's really nice. See, we got the entrance all fenced off. Got this thing, I don't know what it is. Well, that stinks. But yeah, We got some chairs. What was that? Is that a cow? What is that? Oh, frick!
Rodriguez sounded genuinely confused and unsettled by what he sees off in the distance, but when the rake makes its first true appearance and begins to charge at him, Rodriguez abruptly ends the video. Thankfully, we do get a good look at the figure in the video, and it looks quite authentic. If this is some sort of costume or computer-generated imagery, then it is definitely among the best I've seen. Right down to the skin color and the limbs, this creature looks real and scary. Rodriguez has uploaded one other unrelated video to his channel after this one, so it appears as though he made it out of the forest alive. But something like that is certainly going to scar somebody for life. And that was 5 scary videos you were crazy enough to watch alone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Oh my God. I was not, and I mean I was not expecting that at all. Period. My God, that was so freakishly scary. Especially number 1. Oh my God. Like, the Skinwalker portion, that, I mean, it was kind of like, it's kind of a little bit suspicious and everything. I mean, the noises, I've to be honest with you, I've never heard of Skinwalker before. Like, personally for me, I've never had that type of, paranormal activity at all. And the rest of the videos and stuff like that, they weren't as scary, but they were very, interesting nonetheless. But the rake really terrified me. The last one, number 1, I was like, wait a minute, what are we looking at? And then all of a sudden, it just appeared. I was like, wait, what was that? And I was like, oh God, oh my God. And then when Sir Spook said that, he made a video afterwards and made it out alive, I was like, okay, good. Whew. Because, oh my God, I was like, oh God, he's dead, isn't he? But, oh my God, that terrified me. But, we got the second part of the video down and everything, but we're going to go ahead and go into the next video, which will be Chills videos. So, let's go ahead and get into that. Alrighty, guys, this is part 3 for our marathon for each and every scary reaction video, and the last one that we are going to watch for today is Chills. Now, I will have this video uploaded as a schedule set for I'll probably say around maybe sometime 10 o'clock at night, so then that way people can go ahead and watch the video either on Halloween, or I'll have it probably set to scheduled for 8 o'clock instead. So that way people can be able to go ahead and watch the video then and everything. And not only that, we can be able to go ahead and just get right into the video. So there's going to be 5 scary videos, freaky beyond measure. So I will go ahead and make the title something towards, I'll make a title of the video and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and get into the video.
It doesn't matter if you use metric or imperial measurements. These scary ghost videos are freaky beyond measure. Number 5. 20 years ago, this hospital was abandoned. Now urban explorer Luan Mendez is ready to investigate the hospital to see if it's haunted. He's exploring the hospital in search of the scariest place he can think of, the morgue, because that's where a ghost is most likely to be caught on camera. The only problem is he and his team aren't exactly sure where it is, and soon they get twisted up in a maze of hospital hallways. The ghost of a nurse is said to roam these halls. They don't see anyone, and yet every room they pass leaves them feeling more watched, more creeped out. A figure sprints past without making a sound, and I think this is a real ghost sighting because the ghost hunters are walking, and you can hear their footsteps loud and clear. Meanwhile, the apparition is running full speed, but there are no footsteps, which shouldn't be possible. Listen again. They investigate the floor and find no footprints. Someone, perhaps a ghost, was just running down the hall, but the dust is undisturbed. Further evidence that this was a real ghost in the hospital hallway. They're scared, but they keep exploring the abandoned building, eventually coming across some more weird things in the nursery area. Creepy stuff like this picture of a child on a rope that scares them. Creepy stuff like a rotten offering of some sort, stuck against the wall in what appears to be a bizarre ritual. On the ground they see two small red dots and begin following the splatter pattern. And what they found at the end still haunts the ghost hunters to this day.
Só dá uma respirada, irmão.
Something swings upside down, and if you look directly behind them, you'll see it's in the same creepy room that they just showed on camera. So where could this thing have been hiding? And when they gather enough courage to check a second time, nothing is there. Number 4. A YouTuber named Danny's World records scary noises in the woods at night. A fierce 5-minute struggle between two animals outside of his house.
This way.
I'm not sure if this is real or not, because at no point does he turn his camera light on, which is strange. Maybe he doesn't want to attract the attention of whatever this mysterious creature is. He's talking about how this sounds like no creature he's ever heard before. In the woods of South Carolina, it sounds to me like this could be a rake sighting, especially at 2 minutes and 48 seconds when it apparently imitates a person whining for help.
There's so much wildlife here in South Carolina. It's hard to tell. This is not it. What?
Or maybe it's simply editing. Number 3. A South Korean ghost hunter named Tosachi is exploring a haunted house where 7 people met a fateful end, including a husband and wife. The inside is weird and creepy in his words, and give the paranormal investigator goosebumps to explore. He knows that multiple spirits are close, he can sense them, and then one of them gets his attention. Faint knocking sounds behind him are from a ghost at the window begging to be let in. This relic is keeping them away. It's a stick with thorns which, in South Korean culture, is said to keep the spirits from entering when placed above the entrance. Every time he tries to go outside and catch a ghost on tape, his motion tracking software keeps freezing, a sign that they are near. The spirits are waiting for him to remove the relic and let them back inside where they belong. He removes the stick and waits. They walk in through the front door. Feels a rising horror as one passes through him. But unfortunately, his paranormal equipment continues to shut off just before the ghost sighting is caught on tape. Finally, when he gets it back on, a ghost appears in the dark hallway. There is nothing on the screen to mistake for a person, just total darkness, and yet the ghost hunting equipment identifies a mysterious shadow figure moving past, and when Tosachi returns to the window where he heard knocking noises before, he sees another full-fledged ghost figure in the window. At 19 minutes and 20 seconds, it stands in the hall, apparently glad to be allowed inside again. It climbs up to sit in the window and, at 19 minutes and 29 seconds, appears to wave hello. Scary, right? Number 2. Michael, Joey, and Kyla of Glowing Ghost Paranormal hunt for evidence of the paranormal at the McIntyre Villa, a haunted estate in Atchison, Kansas, where 9 lives were lost. Sightings of shadow figures, moving objects, and slamming doors are not uncommon. Glowing Ghost Paranormal has an EVP session that's different from any other I've seen. Joey and Kyla are asking paranormal questions. Only one person, Michael, can hear what the spirit box has to say. Michael wears headphones and a blindfold to make sure he can't understand what is being asked.
How old are you?
Nine. Picture.
The voice of a little ghost girl comes to Michael. It doesn't say its name, and when they ask why it's down here with them in the basement...
Can you tell us why you're here?
I heard it was like a scream in the thing.
The camera audio glitches out at the same time Michael says he hears a voice screaming, which indicates that something bad has happened down here. Something that this 9-year-old ghost doesn't know how else to describe besides letting out a scream. The EVP session is working, his answers are making sense, and when they ask more about what happened, things get terrifying fast.
It sounds like nice or not nice.
Oh my god. Can you tell us the name of the person that hurt you?
No.
Michael's answers match the questions so well that I'm wondering if he can hear what they are asking after all. Keep listening and tell me if you think this exchange is real or fake.
I'm getting the chills. Soldier? Go look.
I'm spooked.
Oh my god.
The wall?
If you want us to go look in the library with the man, the soldier, can you say yes?
Yeah.
They take the paranormal investigation upstairs, and sure enough, in the library there is a man in uniform, just like the spirit box said to look out for. Behind the door they find this picture of a young girl, on the back of which is her name and this mysterious code that I was hoping you can help me solve. What does it mean? I'm not saying this is fake, but I guess they could have looked in this room beforehand and formed their answers based on what they saw. If what the ghost says is true, however, the only thing left to do is look inside of the wall like it wants. Maybe it remains inside. Oh, and there is one final scary moment in this video that no one has been able to solve. Watch their reflections in the mirror. The mirror image moves while the ghost hunter is still standing in place, so my analysis is that this house is haunted, and their whole investigation is probably real. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. A YouTuber called Makeup by PETA goes from makeup artist to a ghost hunter while exploring the haunted woods by her mom's house. Her brother and her mother have been hearing the screams of a girl and other scary noises at night that they think are paranormal.
Where my mom hears a girl scream is in that direction over there.
Now it's time to investigate. Paranormal sightings are not what they find. Instead, they both get a paranoid feeling in this part of the woods right before this happens.
What?
What did it beep? I have so many goosebumps because it was in this area, and why is it beeping?
think we should go home. I don't think this is a good idea.
Their ghost meter, which has remained quiet until this point, suddenly beeps with sharp measurements of paranormal activity. PETA feels a presence nearby. They all do, and watch the meter beep in agreement when she points to where she thinks a ghost is.
It was right there. Oh my god, I have the goosebumps. It was right there where that tree is.
Let me see.
They return to the same place as night falls and wait to hear a scream. They don't hear any scary noises in the woods, but the same paranoid feeling soon passes over them, twice as strong in the darkness.
Wait, I have a lantern. I should probably turn on my lantern. Why is it beeping? Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Their paranormal suspicions are further confirmed by measurements on their ghost meter. That's when the camera goes out of focus and her brother feels a ghost touch him.
I feel like someone's like scratching me on the back of my neck.
Oh, what? Someone's touching you?
Yeah, like someone's like scratching me on the back of my neck.
Shut up. Jesus, don't play like that.
Did you hear that?
Why near me?
Guiding them somewhere, as scared as they are, they follow the beeps and soon come across a beaten path that makes the ghost meter go off like crazy.
See? There's like a trail right there. It keeps going. I don't think we should go though. I think we should definitely go.
Why? Look.
Why does it keep going like that?
I don't know.
I think we should probably come back.
There's a lot of energy here.
They ultimately decide not to go exploring the dark path in the woods at night, and instead get so freaked out that they run back into their tent and wait to get picked up. Maybe a ghost was leading them back to its final resting place, or maybe it was a trap. These are the types of creepy videos that left people never feeling the same again.
Well, that video wasn't as bad, except for number 3, or was it number 5 with the hospital and everything in the medical ward or whatever. That one was pretty freaky. I'm not gonna lie. The rest of them weren't as bad, but the one that was with the hospital and everything, that one was pretty creepy. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, that is going to be the marathon of each and every one of the scary reaction videos that we have watched over this year of like actually going ahead and watching scary videos. We watched Nuke's Top 5, Sir Spook's channel, and we also watched Chills' channel. And I hope you guys really do enjoy this video, because it took a lot of effort and it took a lot of editing and stuff like that. And I'll put each and every one of the links in the description down below, so you guys can be able to go ahead and watch the videos yourselves separately. Or if you guys want to go ahead and do it like I did, then you guys can be able to go ahead and watch it on this video. So not only that, I will go ahead and have this video uploaded at 8 o'clock tomorrow on October 31st for Halloween, so then that way people can be able to go ahead and watch the video then. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, feel free. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. Also, don't forget to leave a like and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. And also, if you guys love scary videos as much as I do, share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.